Hi there, my name is Dr. Vince Marcel. This is my first time on YouTube or doing any type of video or anything. Just wanted to share something amazing that we're doing. I'm a chiropractor. We're doing some pretty amazing things in our office. 4 years ago, I came down with, which I thought was Bell's palsy, where the right side of my face went limp and had no function. I couldn't close my eye, but I also had paralysis of the right side of my body. I went to all these great medical doctors, CT scans, MRIs, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me. Went to a lot of great holistic practitioners and got some results, but never fully better. And so now in our office, we're using this for the last 3.5 years with our patients and seeing some amazing things happening that I can't wait to share for you. Number one thing, we got to look at the belly button. So whoever's taking care of you through their nutrition, if your belly button's blocked, then your system could have a false positive, meaning that you might not need all the stuff that you need. I was taking 46 different vitamins and found out that 23 of them were making my body weak, and half of the ones that were good, I only needed half of those. So now, looking at the belly button, we have to make sure the nervous system can communicate and work properly, and if it does, then our system is able to heal. If it's blocked, it's like somebody holding your hands. You can't get free. So hopefully you'll stay tuned for our next videos. Like I said, this is our first one. We're getting excited. And so look at the belly button. Make sure the belly button's communicating. If you have a scar, if you've had a gallbladder surgery, if you've had some type of scars, we have to look at those.
If I have my belly button blocked, how would I know?
You would have to go to a practitioner that deals specifically with looking at the nervous system through the belly button.
Okay. And if it is blocked, then what would be some of the things that I would have to do in order to make it unblocked?
Well, we have to find out. There's really 7 stressors that we have to look at. 1 is foods. 2 is immunological, bacteria, viruses, fungus. A lot of people have candida. And the 4th one, parasites. We have heavy metal toxicity. You have heavy toxins, chemical toxins. You also have scars, which are very huge. The other 2 are going to be emotional and subluxations, meaning pressure on the nervous system from the spine that could have been from as a young child.
And so if there was one that is probably the number one that you need to address most, which one is it?
That's, I would probably say in our day and age, I've seen, if I had to limit it to one, I would probably say heavy metals. Because of the cavity, the fillings that we have in the mouth, that we see the parotid glands get blown out the most. The mouth is your first line of defense, and so we have one product that deals specifically with heavy metal toxicities and heavy chemical toxins. And so that would probably be my first one that I would see.
What is that one thing that we might be able to do out by ourselves to either discover how that this may be blocked or how we might be able to unwind it?
One thing is going ahead and using apple cider vinegar. Raw and unfiltered apple cider vinegar is going to go ahead and tone up the parotid glands, which is going to allow for your first stage of immune system to protect you, and it's going to tone up your digestive tract. A lot of us, so many millions of people, are using Tums and Rolaids and different things to go ahead and help from antacids, because of the acid factor inside the body, that we need to go ahead and get the acid levels back up to help digest the food.
So if, how many times a day, how much would you take of the apple cider vinegar?
Depending on an average person, I would go ahead and use a teaspoon for every couple ounces of water. And I'd ask them after they take it to breathe through their nose, because it sort of takes their breath away. And so that's one thing that a lot of people don't like, using the apple cider vinegar. But to help people to get over that, I have them put a little bit of honey, raw honey inside there, that helps sweeten it up so it's not so pungent to them, especially for our kids.
And then how many times a day would I take that?
I would like to go ahead, and if we're having some digestive disorders, I would like to go ahead and see that anywhere from 3 to 6 times a day. Sometimes people go ahead and take it, especially to take it before you eat. 10 minutes or so before you eat, really going to prime the digestive tract to allow the system to process any of the proteins you're going to take into the body.
What will I notice after like a week or two doing that?
People feel bloated. I have so many people go, oh, I need to do sit-ups again. And it's not the sit-ups that you need to do, it's the bloatiness factor. And we're going to be funny because our first video, but if you have gas and you have flatulence and it smells, it shows us that we're not digesting and processing our protein. If you have gas and you have no smell, that means we're not able to break down our carbohydrates efficiently. So those are the things that we first want. First stage of digestion here, second digestion in the stomach. So by doing that, you're going to notice your wife or your loved one's going to go ahead and notice that you're not stinking up the house or they have to roll down the windows of the car.
Awesome.
So the family will be a lot happier as you get healthier. So have a great day and thanks so much.
Thanks, Doc.